The following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time with Harrison Young. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Topic Time in June. It is June 1. It is a beautifully mild, warm day outside. I have an amazing guest. She's in person. She's not on Zoom like we've had recently, so many Zoom shows. I love that. She's a model. I just found out she's a special ed teacher. We'll cover all that stuff. We got some great pictures of her to look at. But of course, as usual, before we get to her, got to get these incredible underwriters, read them off, and then we will commence per usual. So we got a new one. We got McGee Annex in Rockland, car sales. We got Hanover House of Pizza in Hanover. They make great Greek salads and great Sicilian pizza, and awesome people working there. We got Eli's Auto Care in Taunton. We got One Good Credit in Brockton. We got John's Greenhouses and Flower Shop in Brockton. We got the Barber Shop in Whitman. As you head south on Route 27 to the center, Debbie does a wonderful job. On the left-hand side of the road, we got South Shore Market in Pembroke. We got Lynch's Towing, Auto, Cycle, and Truck Center in Brockton. One number for towing, one number for projects. He's always looking for new scrap metal wheels, anything to do with transportation over there. My pal Lynchy in Brockton can handle. We got Auto Town, Auto Glass, and Auto Body in Abington. We got the Sugar Cane Tire Restaurant in Bridgewater. They're a new one. We got 111 Tattoo Collective in Brockton. We got UBG Airsoft and Laser Tag in Bridgewater. Great to have them back. We got A1's Tire and Auto Center in Brockton. Always looking for new service writers and techs. And even if you don't know how to do it, send someone by that does. We got Carver Jewels, Ronald Aaron Lally Delano Goldsmiths in Carver. We got Lux Car Care in Whitman. We got Johnny Macaroni's Restaurants, two in East Bridgewater, one in Halifax. We got Tom Auto in Middleborough. We got Grant's Rental in Bridgewater. We got Chapin's Sheds in Whitman. We got Doggy Boutique, all breed professional grooming for dogs and cats. Run by my great next door neighbor, Debbie Siddell in Brockton. We got Kingston Auto Body in Kingston. We got Easton Fitness in the Village Shops in Northeastern. And we got Joe's Diner in Taunton. And I want to thank you guys very much. And now officially, Marie Summers, thank you for coming in. I know, I always say everything happens for a reason. I'd say we had some miraculous benevolence today from some unknown force, but we'll take it because you made it here and we weren't sure you were even going to make it because you had car trouble. So I just want to say thank you for dealing with that, and I'm so happy that you're here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. All right. Well, what I do with every guest is I try to find out what they were like as kids because everything happens. Everything in life is sort of connected. Everything we're doing in the present is connected to what we've done in the past, as will be connected to what we'll do in the future. So tell me about your childhood. Where did you grow up? How long have you been modeling for? What did you do anything as a little kid that got you into that eventually sparked your modeling career? So let's go with that. And if I have any questions pertaining to that, I'll roll them in. So please elaborate if you would.
Okay. I grew up in Waltham.
Okay.
I started modeling this past summer.
Really? No kidding. Just started in summer of 2022.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me about what event in your life prompted you to model? Did somebody suggest that you said you were beautiful? Why don't you model?
So, I don't know. I signed up for this competition, this magazine competition.
Okay.
I later found out it was a little bit of a Ponzi scheme. But before finding that out, I wanted to build a portfolio for competitions like that.
Yep.
And then when I went to the photo shoot, that's where I was officially, I was discovered on Instagram.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Where was the photo shoot in Waltham?
No, it was actually in New Hampshire.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to it wouldn't have to involve Cynthia Hudson, would it? She of the Elite Modeling Agency, because she's a friend of mine and she's gotten me many models to interview over the years.
Oh, no kidding.
Do you know her?
No, I don't know her.
Oh, interesting, because she lives in New Hampshire too. Her name is Hudson, and she lives in Hudson, New Hampshire. But and that's where her firm is. But I guess that's not where you were, right, for the photo shoot?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that must have been awesome. Okay.
It was the coolest day.
Okay. Well, I always, like I said, I believe everything happens for a reason, and there was a reason why that you did so well. And I think that it's reflecting because you're very good at what you do. And I've seen pictures, and we're going to look at some today, which you brought, and that's wonderful. So when that event happened, what did you do? how did you take it to the next step? What did you do after that? Did you keep entering more events or what?
I just kept going to new photographers.
Okay, and so about how many have you have you worked with so far?
A lot.
Really? Would you say more than a dozen?
Maybe.
No kidding. Wow. Okay, and I assume you're on call with all of them, and I assume many of them have called you back for more stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, where have your pictures appeared in like magazines at all? Tell me where they appear. Where do they? I mean, tell me. I mean, I know you post them on Facebook, and they're beautiful.
I've gotten many published, at least for the photographers that I really.
It was what?
I've gotten a few of them published.
Where?
Different
magazines.
Different companies.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, companies. Got it. Okay, so it is commercial work. Okay, that must be great. Do you have any idea how many companies have published it? I don't know, ballpark it, and I think maybe more than a couple of dozen.
I should know, but there's a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure there are. Yeah, I bet there are a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now, are you currently involved? Doing. I remember a few days ago we talked, and you said you had a shoot going on. So what was that about? That was the most recent one, right?
No, I had one last night.
Well, then it seems to me we talked like last week, and you said you were in the middle of a shoot, and I said, remember I asked you to do the Facebook plug, and you said I'll do it when I get back.
I'm on my way to a shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was that?
So that was with Julius.
It was where?
His name is Julius.
Okay, that was your photographer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that must have gone well. I even said to you, I hope your shoot went well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. All right. Have you ever done anything else in entertainment at all? As a kid, did you ever do any acting? Are you musically inclined? Have you ever sang, danced, played an instrument?
No,
No, really?
No.
Okay. How about did you ever do cheerleading in high school or anything?
I did. I actually.
You definitely look like a cheerleader.
I grew up as a gymnast.
Okay.
And then in 8th grade, maybe I started doing cheerleading.
Okay.
And they both.
Then in Waltham, right?
Yep. And now I'm also a yoga instructor.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
That keeps you in shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love working out.
Yeah, I bet you do. I love the fact that I'm able to work out. I don't necessarily love doing it, but I do it every day, and I'm glad I can do it.
Yeah,
it's great.
I love that.
Isn't it great? Yeah,
Absolutely.
It feels great to be at a crossroads in life where you know that if you can work out, then you must be pretty healthy, and you've got a lot of years to go.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you feel the same way.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. It's great. Now, what kind of work, do you do anything else besides yoga? Do you do like aerobics? Do you jog?
I run a lot.
You run a lot? Yeah?
Almost every day.
Wow. How far about do you go? I used to go for 10-mile runs, but I actually overdid it and made myself sick a bunch of years ago.
I don't go that far.
Yeah, you don't go that far and that fast. Okay. Have you ever done anything you did cheerleading. Have you ever done anything in athletics aside from cheerleading, in sports of any kind?
I was on varsity swim team as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you still swim now?
Love to swim now.
Love to swim, so
Not
that's part of
competitively.
What's that?
Not competitively.
Not competitively, no.
Right.
Now, is there anything you do competitively now, currently? Probably not, right? Just your modeling it just keeps you going, which is what you love doing. And yeah, I mean, my goodness, you must be, it must be banging down you, not literally, but you know what I mean, wanting to get you, more people want to, based on the comments I saw from the plug that you did on Facebook, I know you have a huge following.
Thank you.
But how much feedback do you get from the businesses that see? This is something I don't understand. I've never understood how it works when it comes to when you write a book, you get reviews. You get reviewed by the New York Times, or and if you're a musician, you get reviewed in the newspaper or whatever. How do you know people are following your modeling career though? There must be a way of finding that out. I mean, I assume you get quite a lot of feedback, but where do you get it?
So with my posts, with everybody's posts.
On Facebook. You
should be getting about 5% of your following to like your photos.
Okay. That's pretty, even though it's a relatively, it's small compared to 100%, but it's a lot of people that are liking it. That's interesting. Okay. So 5% of the people that see it are commenting on it.
No, at least liking it.
The what?
Liking it.
Right. Well, I mean liking it. Right. Yeah. Okay. That's amazing. Okay. So now, being that you're a very fit person, have you ever? I mean, I've seen you. It looks like you do a lot of outdoor beach shots.
Yes.
But do you do any shots for fitness mags as well, or for fitness businesses, or for gyms, or for anything like that?
Not yet. I'd love to.
What's that? Not, you don't?
Not yet. I'd
Not
love
yet?
to.
Well, I think that would be great because
Yeah.
I mean, who but somebody that like yourself who's so fit would look great on a billboard saying, "Come to this gym today, work out with us."
Thank you.
Do you work out at a gym? Do you have your own yoga studio?
I mostly am running right now at a track just because it's beautiful out.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
I want to be outside.
You like being outside? Do you have like what I call it's funny. I jog in my living room every day for a half hour.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's perfect because I was having foot. I actually injured my foot jogging on what I call my Fear the Treadmill. You know, the treadmill, Fear the Treadmill. It's some guy at my gym made that saying up a few years ago, and I stayed with it because it's pretty funny. But when I run in my living room is all carpeted and there's no furniture in there because I play baseball in there every day. I'm very creative like that. So and I don't go fast either. But I have a friend that lives in Taunton, which isn't too far from here, and sometimes I walk with her. And she graduated high school with me, and she's 6 months older than I am, and a grandmother of two. And she when I walk with her, she really gets me flying. She goes about 8 miles an hour, as opposed to the 1.5 mile an hour I usually do. But I assume when you run, you go pretty fast, right? You sprint?
No, I take my time. I do.
You take your time, yeah.
I do, but
you
I
get
make
your
sure
target zone, right?
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, have you ever written anything at all? Like, I'm just wondering, do you write it all? Do you blog it all, or do anything that's that you can put in words? Because writing is important. It's always cool. Do you keep a diary, a journal, or anything?
I do. I do journal.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I'm learning, but
okay, that's a good thing to do. And how long have you been doing that for?
A while.
What's that? Okay, a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's amazing. Now, you have a small child, you said, and she's what? She's like probably 4, right? 3 or 4?
6. She's 6. Yep.
Okay. And I assume that she keeps you on your toes, and that between that and your modeling and running, it's got to be interesting the way you coordinate your time so you can have time for everything. That's wonderful that you're able to do that.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Now you say you've never been on TV before, so what we're hoping to do is to really get you flying on TV. But you've never done any acting, though, right, of any kind? Okay. You never.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, no, that's right. Say not yet because you never know. There's all kinds. You're still young. There's plenty of opportunities for things that could come your way. Would you ever consider like auditioning for a film? Maybe going to Boston Casting and seeing if they have a role for you because it could be fun.
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, you wouldn't say no. You might want to email them because I'm on there. I've done some films myself. I also had an opportunity to go down. There's a TV game show called Deal or No Deal, and they sent me down and I get paid $100 to be in the studio audience with Howie Mandel.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What a trip.
What's that?
What a trip.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was about an hour and a half to Waterbury, Connecticut, and back.
Oh.
I know what you're saying. What a trip. I know you're using that's a metaphor. I like it. It's a good metaphor. Okay. Now you say you teach special ed, right?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been doing that for?
This is my 4th year.
Okay. And the kids and I assume they're young kids that you teach about the same age as your daughter.
Middle school.
Okay. Where did you go to college for that? I assume you went to college somewhere.
I went to Framingham State University.
Okay.
But I did not get an education degree. I got a fashion merchandising degree.
Okay. Where did you get your education degree? You must have got it somewhere in order to be certified to teach, right?
Yeah. So I'm actually an IA.
Oh, IA?
Yeah.
You mean, what do they call that? What is IA? I know, I was talking about it last night to my other guest that I had on at my other show. Internal appliances or something? That's IA. I'm sorry, I got it backwards. That's AI, artificial intelligence. What's IA? I don't know what that means.
So I'm basically in the classroom helping the kids.
Okay.
I'm assisting.
You what?
Assisting.
Assistant. Okay.
Yeah, assisting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you mean. Assistant. Got it. Okay. And you teach. I assume that's near your home too, where you teach the middle school kids.
It's very close.
Yeah. That must be interesting. It must be challenging work though, because I know that's a tough age for kids that aren't developmentally challenged. Although I always, can you ever? Let me ask you this: have you ever found any kids that you thought were gifted and told their parents, your kid has special talents, maybe you should give him an opportunity to do this or that? So I'm always thinking of.
My boss does. I think my boss really leads our students towards what they are gifted in.
Okay.
It's really special, yeah.
That's good. Okay. It's
Yeah.
nice that you don't have. Yeah. I mean, if you find that you spot children that have special talents that you know that you ever talk to your boss about that to say I think so and so, you think you might want to talk to so and so because he or she did this and that. They seem to be a lot smarter than you think, and they have certain skills that you might overlook that if you gave it a chance. They might have certain strengths that you don't even see until you try something.
Oh, no, they have strengths.
Yeah.
But they're all different.
Of course they're all
All of my
different.
students are different. Some are, like, one is just the sweetest.
Okay.
One of them's an athlete. One of them's amazing at math.
Yeah.
So they are all amazing, but in different areas of life, like you're saying.
Yeah, I know what that's like. That's great. Okay. So they're like in the 7th and 8th grade, right?
Yep, and 6th.
Oh, in 6th?
In 6th. One of
Okay,
them's
yeah,
in
that's middle
6th.
school, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
It's different in every city and town. Okay, so how do you coordinate your schedule so that you can do all these model shoots and stuff? You do this 5 days a week, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, not 5. Not 5. I
Oh.
do it at least once a week or twice a week.
Once a week. Okay,
Depending on what type of week it is.
okay, see, I see what you're saying. So you do your work with the kids one day and you do your model shoots another day.
Yes.
Are you also a yoga instructor?
So I work every single day till 3.
Doing what? At the school?
Special education.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But you don't always teach the class except one day a week, right? Is that it?
Oh, no, well, I'm in the class every day.
Oh, you're in the class every day. Okay, so that you do 5 days a week.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll do shoots afterwards on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Oh, okay. Or come here like you did today.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, all right. Well, you're really good about budgeting your time because that's not easy.
Thank you.
But you've done well. Did you grow up in a big family? Do you have a lot of brothers and sisters?
No,
Are you the only child?
I am the only child.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. You're lucky. I have a brother. He's a good guy, but I didn't know I was like him as I do now. He lives right here in town. Okay, but that's kind of. I mean, did you feel that? Did you wish you had brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. You felt lonely, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. But I assume your parents took pretty good care of you, gave you special attention and stuff.
My mom was great.
What's that?
My mom was great.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right. That's good. Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure you're a great mom yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. I got I mean, to balance all that out is amazing that you're able to do that. So what does the future look like now? What exactly are your plans for the next, now that we're in summertime, you're going to be doing a lot of beach modeling, I assume?
I hope so, yeah. Yeah, I've got a few set up already. I'm excited.
You got a bunch of shoots set up already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you modeled, has everything you've done so far been outdoors? It seems like all the pictures I've seen of you were outdoors.
A lot of them are indoors as well.
Okay.
I like them both.
Do you do, now, I've noticed, like you said, you do a lot of fashion model. I mean, you do a lot of like swimsuit stuff. Do you do fashion modeling too? Do you model like formal wear for ballroom dancing and stuff like that, or?
Sometimes.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Depends on the theme of the shoot.
Depends on the shoot, right? Depends on what they're
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had a job maybe buffing cars? And being the girl that points out all the stuff that's going. The benefits of having a car like this. You ever done a show like that?
No.
I think you'd be great at that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're so.
Except
you're
I guess
cute.
not your car because your car is after we went.
I know. I was thinking that.
Yeah, exactly. I know. All right.
Yes, you do.
What kind of things do you like? What kind of entertainment do you like? Do you like comedy and stuff? I think you like to laugh. You seem like a bubbly person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, so how do you spend your free time? You go out to clubs and just mingle with people. I assume you have friends that you hang out with.
I do. I have a best friend, but I feel like I am always working or with my daughter, or it's just very busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You always have somebody to hang with. That's good.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I wish I did. That's nice to be able to do. That's wonderful. Okay. So have you going to plan on possibly maybe designing maybe how about your teaching modeling? Would you ever consider doing that at some point?
Yeah.
So-
I'm learning. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, and then
And
eventually
fast.
you think you can teach what you've learned.
Yeah. Why not?
I know, exactly.
If
And
I know it well enough, which I think I do.
I definitely suggest you maybe look into possibly trying acting at some point. Doing you never did that at all, and even as a little kid in school or
I
anything.
didn't really.
Wow, huh? Yeah, and you never done anything
Should've.
musical either. Never sang or played an instrument or any of that?
No, I love music, but I don't know if I could be.
Now, what about dancing, though? I mean, I assume part of your workout includes dance, doesn't it?
Yeah, I grew up cheering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cheerleading and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. But now that it's summertime, you're gonna be off from school pretty soon, right? Or is it?
Yes.
Okay, and that's gonna be. I assume that's probably within the next couple of weeks, right?
Yes.
So then what are you gonna
So I have a link.
You have what?
A link for my summer. This is what I'm planning to do for summer.
You have a what for your summer? A
This
link?
summer, yeah.
What's that?
A link.
A link. Oh, okay. You got like what shows what you got planned for the summer. That way people can reach you to know what you're up to, right? So,
Yeah. So it's adult.
What's that?
Yeah, the link.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely, yes. They will know what I'm up to.
Yeah, you're so busy. Yeah, I mean, I know, it's now that I think of it, okay. I noticed that the clothes that you model, some of them are really, I mean, I saw that the one you used, the suit that you used to do the plug, I mean, that looked like something I would definitely, see it in Macy's. I could definitely see in the window at Macy's.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do love that photo. I love it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I thought it was perfect for what
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah.
So, now tell me about like you have anyone in the family that models too, or you just you? You have friends that model? No.
No.
No, you're the only one.
Yeah.
Wow, anyway. That's probably a good thing because there's no competition. I know some people could be jealous.
Oh.
Well, she's so pretty, and I'm, and she's modeling, and I'm not, that kind of thing. I've seen that happen before, with life like that being the way it is. Okay, all right. So you got a link to what you're doing this summer, and now not school's
like
over.
I have like a link,
Yep.
like an OnlyFans link.
Okay.
It's like, do you know what that is?
No, what is it?
No? It's like, she knows what it is.
Well, tell me what it is, because I don't know. I should know.
It's adult content.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know what you were talking about. Oh, listen, there's nothing wrong with flaunting yourself if you look good. And there's nothing, even if you don't look good. Okay. Hey, listen, I think it's great. You brought it up, and that's fine. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought I might as well.
What's that? Yeah.
Because that's what will be making me money this summer.
What's that?
That's where I'll be working this summer. That's
Okay.
what I'll be doing for work this summer.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, well, that's great.
follow.
That's all right. That's fine. Listen, I listen. There's nothing wrong. Listen, it's an art form the way I see it.
Yeah.
Take care of your body, show it off. That's the way. That's what I say. I mean, I don't do that, but I go shirtless as often as I can. Sometimes, if it was a warm day, I'd be out there walking today, nothing but shorts. I've done that before.
There you go.
They've seen me out there in the park before. I don't care.
Do what you gotta do.
Nobody complains. Or they might complain, but they don't complain to me, and that's all I can. Yeah, no, I get it. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's separate from the other stuff.
Yes.
Okay, obviously. Okay, that's fine.
But you can kind of combine them.
I know you can. I know you can combine them. All right. Okay. Wow. Sweet. All right. Yeah. I mean, I noticed that you have a lot of admirers that that were making cool suggestions when you did the plug.
Yeah.
And ordinarily I'd say let's talk about the plug and everything, but I usually give likes to the people, but they didn't seem to be that thrilled that you were doing my show yet. But once they see it, they will be. And then if they say something complimentary about the show, then I say, well, like, how are we going to see the show? And I say, well, you can see it, but they were just talking to you. But it's definitely done a lot for me, though. The fact that you did it, that you're here, great. Okay, that's wonderful.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I'm just wondering, does that necklace you're wearing there, do you ever use that? That looks like something that might be good in a shoot. Then
It's pretty much on in every shoot.
It is?
Yeah,
It is in
pretty
every
much.
shoot. Yes, I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wonderful. So how many? Do you have any shoots over the weekend coming up?
I do, but I'm worried about my car.
You what?
I'm worried about my car.
You're worried about your car?
Yep.
Well, here you're in a situation where at least your car got you here.
Yes.
So what you might want to do is call the people that you're going to be booked with and say, hey, listen, I'm worried about my car. Can you arrange for transportation if such and such a thing happens?
I have reached out. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm on it.
The fact that you're able to do that is good. If they didn't think if you weren't a great model, then they'd say, too bad, we'll have to get someone else. Right.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you so
yeah, no,
much.
that's the way you got to look at
Yeah.
everything. You got to
Thank
look at it in kind of a humorous, light and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you like to read at all? Or
Yeah.
what kind of stuff do you like to read?
I'm, let's see. I guess.
Silly stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
silly
you
stuff,
got
yeah.
it. All right, well, guess what? We're down to the final 5 minutes of the show. We made it go by. I hope we had fun. I hope you had fun with me. Okay.
Of course, I had fun.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, yeah. And I hope we covered as much as we could. Now, what I want you to do, Marie, is look at the camera now and just give shouts out to people that are going to see the show, and then we'll wrap the show up the way we began it with my music. So go ahead.
I don't know who is going to
So
see
you can
it.
start with your daughter if you want, and some of you, and your people and your friends and your best friend. That's why I asked if you had. So go ahead, make it happen.
My daughter, Isabella. My auntie, Doreen.
There you go.
Oh, Bridget Teo, my best friend. Maybe Shane, my boss. I think what?
If that's it, that's it.
Later
That's
on,
fine.
I'm gonna be like, why didn't I think
Okay.
of 100 different people?
Any one of your photographers that you want to give a shout out to? Go
Chris
for it.
Cannon. Chris Cannon. Yes,
Okay.
Chris Cannon.
He's even got his name like a camera, Canon, right?
Yes.
There you go. He must be one of the best ones around. All right, well, if you had fun with me, then what I'm going to ask is if you know anybody that has an interesting story to tell, does anything interesting, or even, it doesn't even have to be somebody famous, but if they want to, they see the show and they like it, you give them my digits, we'll get them on.
On it.
That would be great.
I can do that.
I know you can do it. I mean, my answer is your influence is gonna take me a long way. And not that I haven't gone a long way already on my own, but all right. Well, Maria, you ready to wrap the show up? You did a wonderful job.
I'm ready.
Okay, folks. Thanks for watching Topic Time. More great episodes to come. See you next time. Have a good one. Signing off.